So we're in a very rural part of Ireland here in County Limerick, Cork border. We're on the farm that I grew up on. It's a farm that the Fenton family have been on for over 350 years at this stage. You're involved when you live on a farm from a very young age, so I would have grown up milking cows, been with my father where you're out in the fields fencing, you're calving cows, you're feeding cows. It becomes almost fun basically. This would have all been my playground. I believe having a background in agriculture and knowing how the product is produced as a basic raw material does help in advising your clients and advising end users and processors. When you understand the dynamics of when milk production is and how it's produced, then you can down to the actual cows and cows being milked, then we think it's a tremendous advantage in identifying trends and identifying opportunities for our companies so as that they can get their management programs in place. This cow was due to calve all morning, came a bit quicker than we anticipated, and we just helped in a small way just to deliver the calf. So cow just calved, so we have bull calf. So ideally we'd like a heifer calf for expanding the herd and replacement, but healthy bull calf whenever they're alive like that. That's the main thing, mother as well. You need the actual technical expertise to be able to sit down at the same side of the desk as your customer, see the problems that they're facing, and then identify how you can analyse that to basically quantify what is their risk. And if you can quantify their risk, then you can figure out, okay, what do we need to try, what tool can we bring to the table that's basically going to help them to manage that price risk. It's obviously important to have the trust with your clients, but to be honest, you have to earn that trust, and that takes time. It also takes you proving your capabilities to them. In a situation here where it's a new market and it's a developing market, we developed some bespoke OTC tools. So our over-the-counter platform is also something that really helps in giving an all-encompassing solution to our customers. You know, we have quite a unique offering in the dairy sector. Through one account, you can trade any of the markets. You can trade futures, OTC, and options, all through one account, all margin through one account. And that's quite unique as a financial organisation to be able to offer that. But on top of that, we have dedicated people in each of the main areas. In the US, we have 2 offices where there's dedicated teams of people on the ground looking at the dairy market every day. That's their sole job. And then in Singapore, for that time zone, the Oceania time zone, we have dedicated people looking at that market. Same here in Europe, where we've built this market up. A risk management program is not something that happens overnight. It's not a silver bullet solution. It's something that you work through over a period of time. It's something that you work through your company, and we're there as long-term partners. So as you say, trust it's never about one-off situation. It's about over a long-term period, you know, and that's the sort of relationship we do build with our customers. You know, markets are tremendously powerful tools if used correctly. And with our expertise of understanding how these markets can be utilised and how we can utilise the power of them, it's very visible the positive results that you can bring and lend more certainty to the situation, because that's what we're trying to do all the time, is basically lend certainty to ensure that the farmer, that the processor, that the company that's using those products can basically achieve their budgets, achieve their margin, and then if they hit those targets, then they'll ensure profitability and growth.